Defuser here at Wizard World Chicago Comic Con, and I'm here with Stanley's Who Wants to Be a Superhero, the Defuser. How are you today?
I'm great. It's so great to be here. Chicago Con 2011. It's kicking, folks. It's kicking. How are you doing out here today?
I'm doing great. Just hanging out with the kids for Kids Day at Wizard World. So it's so much fun. Everybody's getting balloons and things made.
Face painting.
So, that's right.
And that's kind of why I'm here today, is I'm the ambassador for Wizard World Chicago's Kids Day. I'll be putting on a panel about how you can be a superhero. This is for kids, guys. Don't be showing up in your costumes at age 40. This is primarily for 1st to 5th graders to learn how, when they get back home, they can learn to be heroes in their own community. So it looks like I got a couple of potential superheroes in the house. I'm really excited about this. So let's take it to the next level. Let's see. God, y'all are even already dressed like superheroes. This is so awesome. There are two superpowers that only superheroes possess. Villains don't have these powers. Two powers. Who thinks they know what they are? Raise your hand if you think you... Yes, sir. Super strength. Okay, super strength is an awesome power, but could a bad guy be super strong?
Yes, like
yeah, there's a super villain called the Abomination, and he's big and he's mean and he looks like the Incredible Hulk, but he's evil and bad. He's super strong. So while it helps a superhero to be strong, that's not a power that only heroes have. What do you think, sir?
friendship.
Friendship is very closely tied to one of these powers, so that's very, very close. You're right on the money. Anyone else have an idea? What do you think, Mom?
Mom says truth.
Truth. Oh my God, Mom is getting so close to it. I mean, she's just like right there on the edge. But moms have that talent, don't they? What do you think, big guy?
Laser beam eyes.
Laser beam eyes. Who doesn't want laser beam eyes? Pew, pew. But again, while that's a great superpower, that's not a superpower that only heroes can have. So we had, someone said bravery, someone said truth. So what this is really tied to is heart, okay? You gotta have a good heart, because it's that heart that tells you what's right and what's wrong. Because sometimes mom or dad might not be there to tweak you in the ear when something's going wrong. I will tell you how I used to learn what was right and wrong. I asked my uncle, I had a great Uncle Stanley, and I said, Uncle Stanley, how am I gonna know if what I'm about to do is right or wrong? And he says, would you do it with your grandmother standing behind you? And as I stood there with that mud ball in my hand, and little Susie Michelle walking down the street with her girlfriends, and I really wanted to pelt her with this mud ball, I kind of thought, you know, if my grandmother was standing behind me, would I throw this mud ball? What do y'all think? Yeah, I threw it on the ground. And I went off and played with my Hot Wheels and Lego, so it was a good day. Now there's a second power you have to have, and that second power is where you get your real strength from. And that's your super heart. Your super heart is what gives you compassion and friendship. Because without those friends, it's kind of hard to be a lone wolf sometimes. So we've decided that if we have the super heart and a super brain, because you know, what does that super speed do if I don't have a super brain to go with it? I might run into a wall, right? It's like, oh. So how do we get a super brain? How do we get those super smarts? Anyone have any ideas? Where do we practice getting smart at? What do you think, darling? Doing push-ups and exercises will help with that super heart. Where do we help our super brain, young? Yes, sir. School. Oh my God! Give that man a round of applause. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. School. School's where we learn to train that super brain. It's a great program.
Well, speaking of age 40, not to put you on the spot or anything, but why are you dressed up?
I'm dressed up because I enjoy being a superhero.
Well, what are you dressed up as?
Well, this is my character, the Defuser, one Stanley's Who Wants to Be a Superhero season dose. Basically, the Defuser's a kind of a super cop, all non-lethal weaponry, taser gloves, stun batons, glue grenades, no guns, but sometimes a fist and a size 14 boot.
can kick evil in the
That's
buttocks.
pretty impressive, I must say. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, have a good one.
You